Let's look at some cringe posts today. Now, I'm not calling myself innocent. If you know me, you know that I'm a code blue when it comes to this shit. But you know what's not cringe? The furry fandom. The furry fandom just means that you like anthropomorphized characters. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. If you really wanted to go see something actually spooky, go to the dark web, or go outside. That's way creepier than anything the fandom has to offer. It's some of the people that are in the fandom that give it the little spice, that little zing, that even seasoned furs go, ugh, you know, not all of us are kind of like that. Those are the people we will be looking at today. Now, before anybody asks, yes, I'm going to do a Megan Scum episode. There's just so much information to process and so much editing, and she's on a roll. It takes a while. I'm going at it. I'll also be doing, a few others to mention, but to get mentioned, you really have to be a piece of shit, and so she's coming, I promise. Actually, while reading these posts, I realized that I was going to need alcohol, so now we're ready.
Hi guys, I'm Niskar, the Angel Dragon, and this is my ref. It's NASCAR. Oh my god, NASCAR. I just caught that in post. Holy
Here's a fun fact. Did you know you don't have to be an edgelord to enjoy the internet? Let me tell you something about the Confederate flag. Yeah, it has history, just like the, Nazi swastika, right? And some people are like, oh yeah, well it was an Indian symbol before, and that's what it should mean. We're bringing it back. Or, yo, the Confederate flag used to mean this and this, and now people have spun it. Let me tell you right now, the Confederate flag is like Hitler's mustache. There's a reason why no one wears it, alright? Because the first thing that you think of when you look at some shit like that is, that's a Hitler mustache, alright? That's what the fucking Confederate flag is. Yes, it's in the history books as something else, alright? It's not like that anymore, alright? I'm definitely not a fucking PC person, but tone it down a little bit.
Yeah, but sex with animals is okay though. I mean, yeah, it's not my cup of tea, but there are people out there who enjoy having sex with consenting animals, a legit sexuality. So stop saying it's wrong and judging people who can't help it.
Trolling furries is super easy, but as soon as you say something like, oh, you guys are just a bunch of animal fuckers, we know that you don't know what you're talking about. But sometimes people that really like to have sex with animals, and they think, oh, furries, they must really like to have sex with animals, and they think that we're one in the same and one big happy family. Let me tell you, as soon as you post anything to do with pro-rape for animals, the furry fandom will eat you alive. You're never gonna fucking live that down. Yes, there's a ton of furry porn out there that I'm sure that you fapped to at one point or another, but there's a difference between totally fucking make-believe and guess what? A non-consenting fucking animal that you are raping. It's not the goddamn same fucking thing.
I find this amusing. I'm pretty sure I've eaten cat scat before. It's a territorial thing. Also, mother wolves eat their young scat in order to keep the den clean. I've also urinated on people within a mental shift. There are a lot of crude and disgusting things about being an animal. One should never exclude those facts from daily theater in life. We are what we are, shit-eaters and piss-eaters and all. Another great thing about being non-human? Having no shame.
This is hell. This is literally hell, and I am living in it. This is another thing that really has nothing to do with the furry fandom, but I'm pointing it out anyway, because people will see the little fursona icon and they'll be like, oh, furries are fucking disgusting. Thing is that guy likes anthropomorphic characters, and he's also a disgusting individual, alright? Those two things aren't the same thing, alright? Like, you can be a mass murderer, and you also like puppies. I think I love the wording most of all because you can tell that somebody at some point has told him that he's deranged and probably needs help, and he was just like, fuck you, mom, or whatever, like, I'm gonna piss on people, and it's perfectly normal, and shit like that, and just uses probably the guise that he's a furry. He's like, yeah, I also believe I'm a wolf, fucking holy fucking shit.
Why does no one want to breed with one of my sonas? Gosh, poor Kumar.
There's some beautiful role-playing in our fandom. It's gorgeous, it could be hot, and it can be fucking sexy, just like any other fandom out there. But then you come and you fucking destroy it with really weird shit like this. Really beggy, petty, gross fucking statuses like that are public. Not only do you make us look bad, but you're not even fucking worth the script paper to fucking comment on it.
Hi, Chair Self. So my girlfriend is a catkin. She has naturally pointed ears and teeth. We have a lot of cats living with us who are her friends. I caught her cheating with one of the cats, and she told me she was trying to get pregnant for us so she can have a true catkin baby. Should I forgive her? Yes, forgive her. She just wants to have a genetic catkin, and that's okay.
So many questions, and yet if they were truly answered, it would just lead to more questions. Why would you post something like that publicly? Are their cats taken away already? Do they not know about basic human biology and you just can't physically have catkins? Jesus Christ. That comment below was just as cringy as the top one. Like, how could you be okay with raping a cat? Like, a dog is already bad enough, but at least they're a bit bigger. I can't believe I'm even talking like this. But a cat? When I get down to hell and I pass by this woman in a barbed wire hot tub, I'm gonna be like, well, what did they do to deserve something like that? And they're gonna be like, well, they raped a cat. And I'll be like, wow, makes it look like the crimes that I did aren't so bad, huh? And then he'd point to me and he'd be like, how much Undertale porn have you posted? And I'll be like, yeah. I deserve to be here. I deserve to be here. It doesn't seem that bad, but if you were to look through my phone, you would never talk to me again. Honestly, as long as he gives me the Wi-Fi password, I'll be fine. He could be raping me with a pineapple, and I'll be like, alright, before we get down to it again for the umpteenth a million time, let me just update my Tinder profile. And he would let me. It's basically like punishing myself, in all honesty. There's no joke there, it's just sad. Keep sending me these posts, boss. They're a joy to look at.